everybody? It's your boy Hollywood the Kid here with the Sealand Show. We have our buddy back, Zap Zoo, in the building.
My boy.
Yeah. So how y'all be, man? How was it?
I mean, I've been cool, Been gone a couple weeks, but I'm back,
Yeah.
I really been waiting on this decision with Deshaun Watson.
Everybody was, man.
The sports world was kind of dry, us really finding something to talk about. I went to the training camp on Saturday.
Okay.
It was a couple people I liked I seen. I liked the Woods. I liked the rookie. The Woods the second.
Oh yeah. Hey, he on the first. Yesterday he was on the first team.
Yeah,
yesterday.
but he was playing with the second teams, and when I was there, and Jacoby Brissett underthrew him a couple times, but the little times he did have with the first strings, Deshaun Watson was hitting him on the money, straight in stride. He was bouncing on people. I'm like, I ain't gonna say he was looking better than Mark Cooper because Mark Cooper ain't got too much to prove in training camp. But I feel like he was taking it, as a rookie supposed to, play hard, play strong, training camp to get noticed. And his speed, he got that breakaway speed. And the other person I liked was Ford, the Ford out there too.
Bro, yes, Jerome Ford.
Yeah.
Bro, he was breaking tackle. Remember yesterday?
Yeah.
Number 34, he was going crazy.
Yeah, and I like Chubb. Yeah, and I like the Chubb or whatever. Like the Chubb, he was breaking away. So besides that, everything's good with me though.
Okay.
I'll just let y'all know the new thing that was going on with me.
Yeah. How are you doing, Shawn?
Man, I'm doing good, man. Shawn, the GOAT Carter. But now on,
GOAT Carter?
Yes, but now on, I'm calling myself the GOAT because what I do, I'm the GOAT at it.
You the GOAT?
Yes, I'm the GOAT.
He a young GOAT. But
yeah, confidence to the roof, John. I ain't going to do it.
Nah, he's very confident.
Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with that confidence. Make a monster, make a legend. So.
Oh yeah.
And that's it.
So yesterday, we was at training camp.
Man, lit.
So I want your assessments of it yesterday.
Man, where do I start?
Josh Rosen? Nah, let me
No,
start.
man, listen. No, since you got
you go.
Man, no, you go first because you went to training camp before me.
Yeah.
So I want to see your perspective when you went.
I've been going to training camp for so many years, before we had Baker, with Baker.
Right.
So it's just, I see Baker go back there, and when he go back and drop back, he's just he tries so hard. It's he chopping his feet, or it's he just try to put that hard zip on every throw, just try so hard every throw. But when Deshaun Watson go back there, I promise you, it's just effortless, just slow.
He flicked the wrist.
Yeah,
it was
just
smooth.
His drop back is just slow mo.
I don't think he had an incompletion yesterday.
I don't think I ever seen a quarterback like that with my eyes in Cleveland, for sure.
Yeah.
Man, it's crazy because, like you said, he was doing a whole bunch of dump offs and handoffs, but when he started to throw the ball, I was like, what in the I got it on video. I'm going to show you one of the videos later on. I'm going to show you the video, but particularly one play, the running back, he ran a wheel route out the backfield, up the sideline.
Jerome Ford.
Jerome Ford, yes, on the left sideline. When I say he was wide open, not even a defender in sight. When I say Josh Rosen overthrew him and the ball sailed out of bounds over him, man, I almost passed out. You gotta be serious.
Hey, I don't think Rosen completed nothing yesterday when we was there.
I ain't gonna go that far.
No, he didn't complete a pass. I'm talking about when they did the 11-on-11 drills, bro.
For real?
Yes, I swear he did not complete a pass.
I didn't see. I was.
Josh Dobbs did.
When
Josh Dobbs.
When I was there, Josh Rosen. I didn't even see Josh Rosen. He did a couple, but it was really Josh Dobbs and Brissett and Watson.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna even lie. Brissett wasn't looking too good when I was there either.
Brissett was okay.
He was just underthrown.
Josh Dobbs looked it better than him yesterday.
Dobbs looked it better than Brissett. I ain't want to go overboard.
I ain't gonna go overboard because for the simple fact is yesterday with Brissett, I didn't even get enough to me even say that because he was doing a whole bunch of checks and dump downs.
Yeah, check downs.
But that's what it's gonna really be with him. You gotta understand, he's gonna be like a game manager.
Like Case Keenum, basically. It's basically a more athletic Case Keenum. You know what I mean?
And then then when he Tom Brady back up for a couple years, so he know how to game manage.
Right.
We got this crazy run game. what do we really need him to do besides? We got this crazy defense. What do we need him to do besides manage the game, give it to the running backs, and just don't turn over the ball? If we can win 8 or 9 games with a hurt Baker Mayfield, we can win 3 or 4 games with Jacoby Brissett. Especially the talent we're going against in the team.
Yeah, the first 6 games I can't say it enough. Like, it's weak. Like,
It's winnable.
weak.
It's winnable.
The only games the Browns probably got a chance of losing is probably against Pittsburgh
I knew you was gonna say
or
Pittsburgh.
the Chargers. And only reason why I said Pittsburgh, because you can't count them out.
count
With
the
Mike
division.
Tomlin never having a losing record, you definitely can't count that out.
You can't count a division game out, whether it's Cincy, Pittsburgh, or Baltimore. You can never say that's an automatic win. No matter how bad, it's just division games and division games. New England, they whooped us last year. So that's really 50-50 with me. It's like, we could beat them, and it's like, I don't know, because I thought we was going to beat them last year.
Yeah, I did too. They beat us just straight running.
They just whooped
Definitely.
They just whooped us.
Yeah.
They just whooped us. But the Chargers game,
That's gonna be hard.
It's
gonna be a tough game because
Yeah.
they got great receivers.
it's
Good
going to be
quarterback.
tough because they beefed up
Mike
their
Williams.
defense. They beefed up their defense.
They got
And
Mac and Bosa
they
coming
usually-
at you.
Yeah, they usually have our number, but we were supposed to beat them last year if our defense held up. Baker hit a cool game against them. Chubb went for like 160 against them. Remember last year?
Yeah.
There's no way you supposed to lose that game.
Then he fumbled. Didn't he fumble the ball last year? He
but
fumbled.
Chubb really don't fumble, so you really can't be mad when he do.
Yeah, I wasn't mad, but that was a big fumble.
It's just certain situations you be like, but you really can't be mad at Chubb too much. Not too much.
Man, let's get back to, like, with the quarterback. Yeah, back to the quarterback situation, really. Just, like, me and Hollywood was having this debate, like, between Dobbs and Jacoby Brissett. I really can't make the debate for real because I ain't see enough yesterday from Jacoby Brissett. But like I said, like you just said, like, from Dobbs, he definitely was looking nice.
Yeah.
He definitely was looking nice. I really say that he's better as what I'm seeing.
Athletic.
Because I always say I'm not a believer in Jacoby Brissett, though.
Right.
So I just don't want to be just that person because I've been saying it before I even knew about Dobbs. Like, I just don't believe in Jacoby Brissett.
So, say the preseason games come through and Dobbs is balling, right? If they announce that Josh Dobbs is going to be the starter over Jacoby Brissett, would y'all be shocked?
Yeah, I'd be shocked.
You
I'd be
would?
shocked. Yeah,
I wouldn't.
I'd be shocked
I
just
wouldn't.
because the fact is they just automatically put Jacoby Brissett in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it never was it might be a battle or it might be a battle for a second. It was just automatically Brissett. So I'd be surprised. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if Dobbs beat him out.
And
you know what I'm saying? And you can't do anything but do that. But I would definitely be surprised because it was like they gave him no hope.
Like yesterday when they interviewed Anthony Walker played with him in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And he said he knows Jacoby Brissett. He's a game manager.
Right.
Then he was like, every quarterback is a game manager, but he's very, what is that called? Conservative with his passes.
Yeah.
He don't force it.
So
you know,
Tyrod Taylor?
Yeah, like that's basically what he's gonna be. It's Tyrod Taylor.
Yeah, I mean, Brissett
First
is
6
not.
games.
Brissett is not too
He better
bad,
than Tyrod, though.
He better.
Like that.
You think
Yes,
so?
let's make that. Yes,
Oh, yes,
let's make
yeah.
this
Oh,
known.
no,
Yes, he's
they-
better than Tyrod Taylor.
Hey, Tyrod was
No.
trash.
He's
He
better than
was trash.
Tyrod Taylor. I'm not gonna go that far.
Right,
with you.
Tyrod
I
was
ain't-
trash.
But they
bro.
both did around the same amount of stuff. I'm not one of the Browns. You know, outside the Browns, you know, Tyrod went to the playoffs with Buffalo. They went 8-8, 9-7 or whatever. And then he did that in Indianapolis. He went 8-8 or something, or 7-9, something like that. But he did have a bad season too, though.
Yeah.
So, Jacoby?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bad season.
But he had a good season though.
Yeah.
Like that first year in Indianapolis, playing for the Colts, like he had a great season.
Yeah.
Like I give him that. That was like 2017.
That was right before he retired. Andrew Luck retired. He was hurt. Andrew Luck was hurt for that little bit.
Yeah.
Yes.
But the year he retired, the year he actually retired, that was the bad season.
That was a horrible season for the Colts, man.
And then he went to Miami, and him too was playing like back and forth.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, I kind of trust Brissett to get his lead. If you can't get his 3-3, like if we have a worse record than 3-3 when what's going on, I'm mad.
Man, with that schedule, bro, the Browns are going 4-2, 5-1. 5-1.
5-1.
They go pull some.
6-0 is really the Browns fan.
No,
I
he's
ain't
not
trying to be
Teddy,
too. I ain't trying to be too, but that would be.
I'm gonna say 3-3.
I say 4-2.
I feel like okay.
5-1. See, you going for it? I'm going 5-1. Now I really believe in the Browns because they go pull that Pittsburgh or the Chargers. That's the only 2 games they need to worry about. They go win one of them games.
Oh yeah, and you forgot about the biggest underdog in the NFL.
Who?
The biggest underdog. When pressure is on him,
You better not say no trash name.
when the pressure is against him, he show out.
Who?
The walk-on kid,
Baker?
Carolina. Hey, listen. Hold on. Time out. Just listen to me.
You about to bring the Saints fan on to me, bro.
Oh, listen. I don't care. So the team that he's on, they got this playmaker called McCaffrey. Right?
Bro,
No,
I've
listen.
been seeing him play for the last 5 years.
Right. Just a healthy Panthers team. They're actually a
We don't even
wild
remember
card
last year.
team with Baker Mayfield.
Bro, they ain't been healthy since 2015.
Are
Since
they a
Cam was
wild
there.
card? I don't see
feel-
Baker.
Wild card in the NFC? You crazy.
I don't see Baker doing
Man,
this
you
over there. 'Cause
crazy.
think about it, he had top 3 offensive line here. They have a bottom 3 offensive line.
They do.
I don't see Baker
But
doing
they have
nothing over there.
They got a good receiving core. They got a good
They got
running
an
back.
okay receiver.
Man,
They
they got
have-
okay receiving.
They have okay compared to what we had here.
They have
we had,
okay
We had
receiving.
Odell with Jarvis.
You talking about the Saints who got 2 All-Pro receivers on their team with Michael Thomas and Travis Hunter.
Yeah, they not messing with things.
Oh no.
Well, Alvin Kamara and
Like,
I didn't say
bro?
they was gonna beat the Saints.
I ain't even get to Alvin Kamara on the defense.
Who?
The defense.
Oh.
The Saints is the only team. You can't name no other team in the NFL that possibly has 4 All-Pro players from all over the field. Yes, Cam Jordan, defensive end. Marshawn Lattimore, corner, All-Pro. Demario Davis, linebacker, All-Pro. Then you add Tyrann Mathieu, All-Pro.
I forgot that.
No
I
team,
forgot
not even the
about-
Rams, who the defending Super Bowl champs, can
Then
say
they go
that.
get Juice.
Yes,
they went to-
and Juice. The Rams
Alvin
can't even
Kamara
say
gotta
that.
come out there. He gotta come out that case cool though. He gotta come
Nah.
out that case that he
Cool.
got. Kamara.
He
Oh,
gonna get
yeah.
6 games.
You think so?
Yeah, he probably gonna get like
He
5, 6
probably-
games.
probably.
He definitely gonna get suspended though.
Michael Thomas was up, man. That was my dude. That was up
He
with
back.
Mike Thomas. Like, what's up, though?
He
I
back,
ain't talking
bro.
about I ain't seen McCaffrey in 2-3.
He back.
I ain't seen Mike Thomas in like
Listen,
2-3.
man.
That's one of my favorite receivers. That
Mike
hurt me.
Mike Thomas.
Cause I wanted him coming out, but we
He's
got
smooth,
we
He ain't fast.
got what's the one dude
He
we
a
got?
bully receiver. That's why I like him.
The weak dude that we released on Hard Knocks. That's who we picked over Michael Thomas.
Wait, say that again.
Who got released on Hard Knocks? Oh, you talking about
Corey Coleman?
Corey,
Yeah, Corey Coleman. That's who we picked over Mike Thomas. Michael Thomas.
That's who we picked up from Michael
Yeah,
Thomas?
no, I'm saying the year Michael Thomas came out, we drafted him.
Oh, yeah, my boy was the 2nd-round pick.
Oh, we
Yeah,
did
yeah,
pick.
yes,
we picked
my boy
Corey
was a
Coleman.
second
Corey
round
Coleman.
pick.
Corey Coleman was the first receiver
But-
picked that year. When no other receiver
He had
picked.
the Trent Richardson effect. The same thing. You
Corey
can't lie.
Coleman was terrible.
No, not in college. He wasn't.
That don't matter. I'm talking about in the NFL.
I know,
Trent
but-
Richardson was actually good with the he had cool season with the Browns.
When?
When he was here, we just rolled.
He laughing.
We
Sean
just-
laughing.
we just-
Y'all will agree with me though.
Look, no, we just rolled Trent Richardson too much. To remember, like we was giving him the ball.
Hey, no,
every
Trent Richardson
single
definitely got ran to the
play.
ground though.
Like we messed
Just
him
like
up
Perez,
trading him.
Steelers, I can name a lot of Browns running back. They got ran to
We
the ground.
literally gave him the ball every
William
play,
Green.
whether it was a run or a pass. We was giving him dump downs. Who we have? Brandon Wheaton. I don't remember who we have.
That was our
quarterback.
I just remember we had a dunk.
First game of the season, 4 picks. Then Trent Richardson broke somebody like face mask off or
Yeah.
something like that. That was the same game, and he threw 4 picks, and we lost by what, 2 points? Bro, I was mad. I was livid, bro. I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna be good at all. You could tell, like him and Deshaun Kaiser. Yeah, it was trash.
You know who is gonna be good?
Bro.
That boy Deshaun Watson, man.
Hey,
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Hey,
I'm gonna give it a buck. Like watching Deshaun play.
Yes,
like
sir.
I seen him play on TV. I see, everybody definitely be talking about he one of the best quarterbacks and everything. I'm like, all right, yeah, whatever, okay,
Well,
that's
yeah,
cool.
there, watching
Even though he ain't never done nothing in the NFL, I'm like, all right, okay, he one of the best. But seeing him in person, I was like, oh yeah, he got it.
I'm not even trying to lie because he here, but he always been one of the ones one of my favorite. Just Houston, just seeing like Houston was still an expansion team that came, and nobody ever did no winning there. And he comes, and at least they're in the playoffs 2 or 3 years.
But
got
they had
a
a good
playoff
team,
win.
I ain't gonna lie though. I ain't gonna give it all to Deshaun though, because if they ain't had no messed up organization like from the ownership down to the head coach, bro, they probably would have been something nice. Cause Bill O'Brien, Bill O'Brien, he was not it. Cause you had Deshaun, you had D-Hop, you had Will Fuller, then you had JJ on the defense.
Cook, you had
Will Clowney.
Yes,
you had
Brandon.
Cook,
Yes, you had Brandon Cooks.
Brandon Cooks.
Like,
Then you had Mark Ingram at the time.
Definitely had Mark
Duke Johnson.
You had a squad. You had a lot of players coming through there.
That year, the last year that Deshaun played, they started off 0-4 and still made the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that?
Yeah. That was the year he blew that lead.
To
He played in KC.
Yeah, KC.
But the last year he played, they didn't go to the playoffs. They went like 4-12.
They did? Because they started off 4-0.
They went for. I just remember his last year.
0-4.
Yeah, he led the league. He led the league in passing yards, but they missed the playoffs because that's the year they traded D-Hop. Remember it for David Johnson. They traded DeAndre Hopkins for and they had a bad year. But the year before that, that's the year they had a good year. They went to the playoffs.
Okay.
Yeah, remind me of Jacksonville when they had that defense with Jalen Ramsey and all that other stuff. But only thing was tearing them down, not just the quarterback, but they head coach and the front office was tearing them down too.
Yeah, Doug Marrone, man.
Yes, was tearing them down.
When you don't got that good ownership, good front office, good GM coach, we seen it for how many years? We seen it for 20 years.
For all our lives.
Came back. Now we finally getting some stability, and we
Yeah.
seeing the players getting better. We seeing the draft picks getting better. We seeing better.
Yes.
So we already know what it is with that. Like if you ain't got no good system, no good front office, hey, players don't matter what players you got, because ain't no players want to come here.
Yeah.
I call Deshaun cold because like it was just 2-3 plays. Receiver run a comeback or a corner. A comeback or a curl route. And when I say, especially on the comebacks, when I say the DB is all over this receiver back, bro, and he's still completing a pass, putting it on the money in his hands, drag out of bounds first down, I'm like, bro, what?
Yeah, he got that touch.
What?
He flicks it. You hear the. I'm like, oh, okay, because Shawn was like,
we
what?
didn't see no running.
No, he didn't run.
I'm saying we ain't see no Chubb with Kareem next to him with the player
No,
option.
because they were doing
No,
the
they did a trick play yesterday.
I missed the trick play. They did a trick. They did do a trick play.
Yeah, they did
but
a trick play.
I ain't think Kareem and Nichols both out there at the same time.
They was both out there.
Because
Who threw the ball? Who threw the ball?
Deshaun.
No, it was like
Not Deshaun, the running back threw the ball.
Which one? No, you right.
It was Harris.
It was Harris. Yeah. Okay.
It was Harris and Chubb.
Okay.
Yes, and Deshaun handed it off to Harris, and Harris threw the ball.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many packages you can put them in. Like,
Dang.
having that quarterback that could run, and having two dominant running backs with him.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's unstoppable. I don't care.
I'm not gonna lie. Yesterday, he had one incompletion. The incompletion was amazing.
The incompletion was about to be a pick. Don't do that. I ain't gonna give Deshaun too much credit because I got the video of that too.
I'm talking about
to be a pick.
The Martin Emerson. Martin Emerson and
the rookie.
GPJ Donovan Peoples-Jones was about to fight.
Oh yeah, that play. I love that
play.
Yeah, I love that.
He locked him up.
What happened with Emerson?
The defense really nice.
Oh man, Emerson, bro, he was
tall. Did y'all see his body build?
Bro,
he is big as greedy. Like he might be like I seen him. I thought he was gonna be like
he bigger.
Let's know how Denzel and Denzel and Newsom got that slim build, but it's like greedy and
Denzel is like 5'8", bro. No cap.
No, Denzel's 6 feet.
No. We seen him face that. He's 6 foot. With cleats.
Who?
Ain't Denzel like 5'8", 5'9"?
Bro, Denzel is not 5'11", bro.
He's not 5'11", bro.
He ain't 5'11", bro.
No.
He's not 5'11", bro.
He was like our height, bro. Real talk.
He's definitely short, though. He definitely like 5'9",
when I had my cleats on, I was about 5'10".
I was about to say cleats give you 2
Yeah,
inches.
when I have my cleats on,
yeah, he
I'm
probably
about
like 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah, but...
Lockdown corner though.
I know lockdown.
Don't get it twisted. He's a lockdown corner though.
We know that. We
ain't seen no corner like this, bro.
Yeah, no.
Even Joe Hayden.
The only corner I thought that was going to be like him was Joe Hayden and the one dude that wore 23 before Joe Hayden. He had one good season. I can't think of his name right
Man,
now.
I ain't never
Right.
remember no
Right.
good corner.
Oh,
for the
Eric
Browns.
Wright.
Eric Wright was nice.
Yeah, Eric Wright, he was cool.
He was cool.
Joe
His
Hayden-
first year. His
Joe
first year.
Hayden used to make
Joe
me
Hayden was all
mad.
pro.
No, well, Joe Hayden used to make me mad. He'll get a pick, then the next play he get burnt.
AJ Green
That's the
was doing
thing
so
with Joe.
dirty.
Yeah, he used to get burnt a lot. Yeah,
And
that's
they
the
changed.
thing.
It was two rule changes between Joe Hayden, and it was one point like you remember you used to be able to like grab the receiver jersey for that little moment
For 5 yards.
Yeah. They took that away. When they took that away, that hurt Joe Hayden a lot.
Yeah.
Because he used to cheat anyway with the grabbing jersey and come across, get the pat down. So when they took that rule away, I ain't seen him good since.
See, that's
he was
his
an average
fault.
corner in Pittsburgh.
See, that was his fault. Because all these good corners in the league is adjusting to it.
Right. Yeah.
Jalen Ramsey don't have to touch you. He'll like your behind up.
Yeah.
And that's who Martin Emerson. He was playing physical yesterday on DPJ yesterday, bro. I swear he was locking.
They always playing physical.
So
They was trying to knock Nick Chubb head off a play.
Who was
I
that?
don't know. It was too many people around.
Yeah, somebody-
The defense was looking good today.
The defense gonna be nice,
in the offense.
bro. It was a couple of plays, bro. Deshaun Watson didn't have nowhere to throw it to. Just
he
run out of bounds.
He ran out of bounds.
Like 3 times yesterday. Like,
Yeah.
dang, ain't
It
nobody.
was a couple times on Saturday I seen him like run back there and make a play like.
Then Miles Garrett yelled sack.
No, it was just one time Miles got to Jacoby Brissett so fast, and Jacoby Brissett tried to still throw him. Like, bro, you wouldn't even got that off, bro. Like,
No, it was like not even a second. He was like, said go. Miles Garrett right there, and you hear him say sack. Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy.
So what's up, man? Let's go to the next segment with the Cavs. Let's talk about the Cavs.
Oh, yes, I've been wanting to talk about.
I'm liking
Why
our
you staring at me, man?
I'm liking our young core. I'm liking our young core. You know what I'm saying? With the
He sent me. Okay, I got something with the cast and everything. We get Pacific. Like Darius Garland, because Hollywood sent me something earlier that says Darius Garland is ranked the number 12 point guard in the league.
Let's talk about it.
He believes. I think that's blasphemy. First of all,
What I
him
said?
being ranked at you two, I feel like him being ranked 12 is blasphemy. But
yeah.
what you saying he's top 6? No.
You gotta understand my reasoning why I said
No.
that.
I don't
Yes.
care what's the reason. No.
Name your top 5. We might as well just get that out the way.
Yeah, name
The
your
top 5 guards in the league off top is Kyrie, Steph, Dame, Luka, and CP3.
Go.
Off top, the top 5 is gone, bro. It's gone.
Right, then who's 6?
Then 6 and 7, you got to throw in Ja and Trey Young.
You got to throw
Then-
in Trey. You got to definitely.
I'm about to say you got to throw in Ja and Trey Young. That's 6 and 7. Now you at 8 and 9. Now it's a debate between Dejounte Murray and Darius Garland. Who better? Now that's a real debate. But I thought that too. But I looked up the stats. Darius Garland only averaged 21 points. Well, he averaged 22 points
He's
per
more
game.
of a pure guard
It
anyway.
don't matter.
He sets the
Darius-
team up.
I'm just saying when you watch. I'm just saying when
He
you
averaged
watch.
22, 3, and 8. But Dejounte Murray, he averaged 21, 8, and 9. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same
Yeah,
assists,
and
more
it-
rebounds,
and about
only
average,
1
Garland-
point difference.
Garland-
And he was an all-star just like Garland.
Garland got to work his way up. He was on his. He only had
Right.
one good season. But I'm just saying, like at the end, like right now,
Yeah.
I give him top 10.
Yeah,
But at
top
the-
10 for
at
sure.
the end, when everybody know, like within these next couple of years, he's gonna be top 5 because people gonna start falling out.
It was
Because I'm going to let see 8.
uh,
Right behind Trey Young and Ja. He's right there. Then I'm going to put Murray.
You think you? So you? Think,
I don't know who's going to be the 10th go be, though. That's a tough
Do
one.
you think Trae Young is better than Ja?
That's tough. That's a tough question.
Trey.
I honestly, I'll say yeah.
You think
I'm
so?
gonna pick. Like, if I'm building
I
a
would
team,
honestly say yeah.
If I'm
because
building
Trae
a team,
Young
I'm gonna
is-
pick Ja. But Trey.
Over
Young's
Trey?
better.
Yeah.
If I'm building a team, I'm
I
gonna
won't-
pick Ja. But Trey Young's better.
Because Ja can be like, Trae Young.
Trey
He can
is
shoot you.
a
He
bucket.
can.
Trey
I know,
will shoot you out the gym.
He can shoot you out the game too.
That's the thing. If Ja develop his jump shot, because it's gonna be easy to close him from stopping the paint.
Ja
Just
is a reincarnation.
No, because you can't
shrink the floor.
you can't shrink the floor with him because he'll hit it. It's not like he like Ben Simmons.
Shoot, Golden State didn't think that.
What?
One of the reasons Golden State really did. Remember, Ja
Stretch
got
that
hurt
defense.
though.
Yeah, but you gotta stretch that defense though. You gotta
Yeah,
stretch that
I mean-
defense. And the game is evolving to shooting
Yeah, but that
Who?
the game Ja
the
played.
game.
So what you saying?
That Ja don't have a jump shot.
He can shoot though,
He can hit it.
A
He
little
can hit
bit.
it.
That's
but that's not his game though. His game.
He needs that to be in his game though.
It's in his game. He just needs to
in his game.
hit it down a little
saying,
more. But everybody get the jumper towards the end of their career.
Josh shooting is gonna derail him from making it to the NBA Finals. Yes. Josh shooting is gonna derail him from making it.
Because he wasn't even supposed to be as smart as he was with the team he had.
If you could say that,
you put anybody with that team he had,
He's gonna reach his peak being athletic.
But look,
and not shooting.
But look, am I right if I say this? He's the reincarnation of Derrick Rose. He plays just like Derrick Rose, bro. Exactly like Derrick Rose. Remember how
Derrick Rose? I seen Derrick Rose on game winner situations and all that. Derrick Rose was crossing over, breaking the ankle, step back and shoot.
Ja can shoot.
Ja on a game winner, he's gonna drive and get a layup or a dunk.
But I'm saying they in that same. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the athletics wise.
Yeah, they in that same tier. He's wild with it. You know what I mean?
So if you were starting a team between Ja and 2011 healthy D Rose, who you go choose?
Huh?
If you were starting a team between Ja and a healthy 2011 D Rose, who you go choose?
Oh, D Rose.
I might pick Ja though.
What? No, cause listen, hold on.
You gotta go.
I know where you about to go with it.
Understand.
He was about to. If he didn't get hurt, if Ja didn't get hurt, I think they would have beat the Warriors.
No.
Come on now.
It would have been closer. It would have been closer.
They would have won 7 or they would have beat them.
If Phoenix would have played the Warriors, they would probably
No. Phoenix, they was.
Well, nobody beating the Warriors.
Not next year. Not next year. Wiseman coming back. Yeah.
Next year, no, the Clippers. This year coming up, y'all.
Man, y'all don't go. Right now, I give you the Warriors. The Warriors always gonna be there.
Why not the Clippers?
But I'm not giving you the Clippers.
Why not the Clippers?
Because I'm tired of hearing. I've been hearing the same thing about the Clippers for the past 3 years.
Hold on, they got John Wall and
they've been. I'm just saying.
John Wall has.
They only had one healthy season together.
He sat out for 2 seasons.
They had one healthy season with the Clippers though together.
Yeah.
Every
John
other year,
Wall
somebody was
They got bounced out by Denver.
It's
no way you can sit here and tell me.
This past season they got bounced out by Denver?
No, that first year, they healthy year together, they got bounced out by Denver.
That in the bubble, right?
Yes, in the bubble.
That's the bubble.
Right.
That don't count. That counts. You talking about being in someplace for 100 days, bro, with no outside. You can't see your family. You can't see your kids.
It goes both ways,
none of that, bro.
Because there's no pressure.
That is pressure.
I'm just saying there's no pressure.
It's like a glorified
that's pressure to go home.
man.
I'm saying having your fans and having the fans there rooting for you and cheering.
My boy Connor even agreed with me. He's like, if Ja was healthy, they would have beat. They would.
No, your friend.
Bro.
What's his name?
I ain't gonna say his full name, but his name Connor.
Man, listen, Connor.
Don't go in my boy like that, man.
Connor.
Nah, my boy.
Nobody beating Golden State last year.
Nobody was being Golden State last year.
Unless
a healthy job, nothing.
Unless the Nets would have came out, probably. That's probably
I don't want to hear nothing about the Nets either because they front off. They hit, man. The thing about
they had Kyrie and Kevin Durant. No. If they couldn't win it with Kyrie or Kevin Durant,
see, that's what people say. But y'all got to look deeper into the box score.
They messed their team up going for James Harden. They had the team. They had the perfect team.
They had the ultimate team with James Harden.
I'm saying without James Harden before, when they had Jared Allen, when they had Karis LeVert, and they had Spencer Dinwiddie, that was the perfect squad. They messed it up. Huh?
You want to trade it for James Harden?
No.
Yes.
Wait, who are you talking about? You see that messed up their team.
He's talking about the team they had before they traded for James Harden.
They had Spencer Dinwiddie coming off the bench.
Oh, Spencer didn't play though.
I know. I'm saying he didn't.
He was hurt.
He was hurt.
But no,
about James Harden.
If Spencer was healthy,
James Harden
playing point guard for Kyrie and KD, I would not hesitate.
I'm saying, but James Harden is not like y'all gotta understand. Like James Harden is not good off ball or nothing.
He's a point guard.
That's why he was playing point guard.
But what I'm saying is, if you got a person that literally diminished, there's nothing you can do off ball. He don't cut. He don't post up. He don't do none of that.
That's why he was in a perfect situation with Brooklyn.
Right, but no, it's not no perfect situation when Kyrie and KD need the ball and you're just standing still. You're standing stagnant when they have the
game,
ball.
Though. But when James Harden have the ball 75% of the time and he's setting up offense and everything for KD and Kyrie, who agreed to play the 2 guard and let you play, I'm going to play the off ball. You can just give me open shots.
But
it was the perfect situation. With them three, they was averaging 100 a night.
I'm just saying, how was it perfect? And it has no defense.
I get it.
Now, it's no team in history that
That's
ever
true.
won with no defense.
That's true, but
so, and they traded
defense
all
don't
that.
matter when you got 3 players averaging damn near 100 points.
Defense always matters.
Defense do
Because if you're not
when you got 3
hitting,
people, we talk when you're not hitting, but that's the thing though. When you're not hitting, but you just need 2 out of the 3 to be hitting on that night, and you're gonna win.
no, it's
Yes.
gonna be a good game. Because
Yes.
you don't have no counter of the other
Let
team.
me ask you, how did the Warriors win the
That's why they didn't
finals
do
last year?
nothing. That's
How
why
did-
they didn't do
They
nothing.
won it
That's
through deep. They won it through defense. They locked. Yes.
They won it
Everybody
through. They
went through
won it through
defense.
offense. They run it
No.
through Steph. They ran, bro.
They locked
bro.
up.
They
Man.
won it with Steph averaging 30. They won it with Andrew Wiggins averaging 16 points.
Then
They
look,
won it with
Wiggins-
Jordan Poole averaging 15.
Okay, but
They
look.
won it with Clay averaging double-digit scoring.
Right.
When none of that happened, they didn't have
That's
the
not
defense.
defense. That's good scoring. That's
Yeah.
great offense.
But look, they wouldn't have did that if they wasn't locking up on D. They was
Andrew
really
Wiggins
locking.
was locking up.
They was locking up, bro. The Warriors was locking them up. Jason Tatum.
Jason Tatum was just too big for him. Jason Tatum beat himself.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown was balling. You can't say nothing about Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown
They was
getting
playing good
buckets.
defense on him.
Jaylen Brown.
He started.
That game 6, bro, when the Celtics was losing, Jaylen Brown literally said, "Give me the ball, get the F out the way. I'm about to go get a bucket." And the Warriors couldn't stop him from getting a bucket.
Yeah, but it was some games too. Like he'd start off good and then he'd just go stagnant for a long
Real
time. Like
stagnant.
where you at? I mean, I just feel like Boston.
They
They
always
were
say.
supposed to lose. It was nothing they could do. Like literally, if Boston would have won, that would have been the first time any player has ever won that young. Any duo has ever won that young. It has never been done. You got to have an OG dude with you,
Gotcha.
or a Hall of Fame dude with you. Like nobody has ever won that.
Next year.
young.
Next year. Now next year.
The worst of Shaq, man.
The what?
I said the worst of Shaq, Dr. O'Neal. The worst of him. Good defense, you know what beats it? Great offense. But continue, there you
I'm
go.
just saying, but at the end of the day, you gonna have the greatest offense, but that good defense
Like-
is gonna slow it down.
Right, because look at the Nets. They have great offense, bro. They can light the scoreboard up. You can go 150, but they'll also give up 150.
The one time
Am I right?
But if you don't have defense, you're not making the
But
championship.
do I make a point
You're
though?
not even winning. You're not even getting to the championship. That's why the Nets even smelt it. Because
Yeah.
they didn't have no defense. They traded their team. They traded the good
it's
parts of their
deeper than that,
team.
bro.
Karis LeVert, he's a
Man,
two-way.
If they would have kept Karis LeVert, if they would have kept Jared Allen the way I'm glad they didn't because we got 2 of them players out of that trade.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, they should have kept that core together because they literally had no weakness. Because with KD and Kyrie, period, that's
Because-
enough offense.
Because
That's enough offense right there.
That is, but you got to look at it too. They had an old center, and Aldridge. He just came back from retirement. Watch down.
Hell having his moments.
Huh?
Aldridge had his moments. He just needed to stay healthy. That was his
Blake
problem.
Griffin. What was he?
Blake Griffin.
Where was he?
They ain't had no deep. They ain't had nothing.
They didn't have nothing, bro.
But they just
The
tried to
only
put
the
that-
only person that was playing defense was their center, Claxton. That was it.
And I was telling y'all that none of that mattered. It still wasn't a team that was good enough to beat all 3.
Because
They got it together.
even LeBron with his big 3 teams, with his big
Would've got popped by the
teams,
Nets.
Who?
No, they wouldn't because they
His
had
Lakers
defense.
big 3. If they would have played the Nets big 3,
Wait,
they probably would have got popped.
whoa! You say
Well, just AD and Bron versus them. Who was the other big 3 on their team?
who?
Westbrook.
What? You talking about a?
Oh, with Westbrook? Man, they would have
Hold on,
They probably would have popped
You
them.
said the Lakers big 3 would lose to Brooklyn?
Big 3 days together, yeah, probably,
No,
yes.
No.
It would have been a good series.
That would have been a good set. I think that was the
LeBron
same.
Kyrie would have tore Russell up.
Brown wouldn't let it
There's
happen.
no debating about
Brown
it.
wouldn't let it happen.
Nah.
James Harden.
One thing
James
about-
Harden is non-existent in the offs. I'm not trying to hear nothing. Ever
Hey.
since, even when he was in the finals.
That is the only reason why I will say they will probably
Right, 'cause
lose.
he's non-existent.
But with KD and Kyrie, I feel, especially with KD, he's not going for that.
My boy said Jaylen Brown
He's
wasn't
not-
balling.
He's not.
My boy killed, man.
Yeah, he's not going for that. KD's not going for that. No, Harden, you're not about to be trash and
James
give
Harden's
me
flower
14
guard,
points.
I
No,
think.
you're
I mean,
not.
he did it. He already went for it in the
Celtics
finals
in
before
five.
when he was
Celtics
young.
in
Like James Harden really didn't do nothing in the finals, and that was the first time I seen it. Like I seen it the first time there, and he just keeps showing me. He was with Houston, when he was with the Nets, when he was with Philly. It's just he's not built for them offs. It's just if you got it or you don't. James Harden don't got it. He a regular season player.
Nah, James Harden don't got it, man. He don't.
It's too late now. You 30.
That's why I ain't put him in my top. Dang, I ain't put him in my top
Who?
7. I ain't gonna do you like that, James Harden. I'll complete my top 10 with that. Going back to my top 10, yeah, James Harden, you can complete my 10.
Nah. No, I wouldn't even put him right there. I'll take the kid from OKC.
Shea?
I ain't.
Shea.
You going
Yes!
too far now.
What? What's wrong with Shea?
You going too far.
Shea? What's wrong with Shea? Alexander.
Shea don't got nothing on James Harden.
He don't. He don't got nothing.
I'm talking about James Harden don't play no D, man. I'm talking about
What's Shea do?
Shea, like,
Shea
real
ain't do
love,
nothing.
I'm taking Sexton over Shea.
you taking Sexton over Shea?
Man, yes, I'm taking Young Bull over
Yeah,
Shea.
I'm taking that young bull over Shea. Like, real live. Like, if we really want to put it to it, like, if that, like, man, we gonna see. That young bull, they underrate him.
He go be
too
on.
much.
He go be back on the Cavs.
So
I hope.
you think so?
Yeah,
Not that contract they lowballed him with.
Yeah.
but he ain't got no other offers.
He did.
But the Cavs matched it and gave him more though than what the team offered him. He's gonna be back on the Cavs. The only team that offered him, the Cavs matched that offer and they gave him more.
Wasn't it the Mavs?
Yeah, it was the Mavericks.
Yeah,
What they offer him? I didn't know they offered him nothing.
Because I thought they only offered him 20. The Mavericks, I thought, offered him more than that.
Yes, the Cavs offered him 40.
40? Then why he didn't take that?
Man,
Why he didn't take it?
They said he
I don't
want
know.
$20 million a year.
that's probably why it was like 40 for like 3 years.
Oh,
They said he probably want $20 million.
Yeah, he was only gonna be making like 15 million a year.
He got Rich Paul, so at the end of the day, he gonna get some money. It's not right
Rich Paul
in
get
Cleveland, but he gonna get some money.
Yeah, Rich Paul is owned by LeBron.
But
that's
what the reports say though, they prefer Chris LeVert over Colin Sexton anyway.
I don't know why. Did y'all see
I don't know why either. I don't know why either. But I feel like because he's more of a veteran.
But if you watch LeVert play,
Yeah, he
like
was
when
he give you 20 a night.
Yeah, if he get that chemistry with you,
he give you
he'll
20 a
get.
night.
Oh yeah.
It's just how's the 20 coming though. I like Sexton 20 better than his 20.
Because he going to get it.
No, I like LeVert's 20 better than Sexton because Sexton had to take like 40 shots to get the 20.
No, he don't.
Sometimes like
LeVert gotta.
Who cares, bro? Go get a bucket.
LeVert gotta dribble and go down to the low post or high post and get his. Sexton gonna get it all over.
but
Jesse gonna shoot the threes. He gonna go down, get the buckets, and he gonna do what we do. Here's LeVert. He remember what he
but
do?
he can't play post though.
He can't play.
And when it comes to team ball, bro, and ball moving and passing though, like
defensive wise, Colin Sexton will probably be a liability. Defensive wise.
he's what?
No, because if you
not
look at
with
it,
Chris LeVert.
No, because think about it. Even the
he's
game,
short.
It don't matter though.
So say he.
It just
say-
depends on who we going
You
against.
don't remember that video? My boy was man, Julie, come on, bro. Then the summer league with his rookie year, like
Man, his
bring
whole,
it.
forget all that.
He's
His
straight
whole
attention.
career versus Trae Young since college, even in the league, he shuts Trae Young down. He slows Trae Young down. It's just what we needed that in that
I
playing
think they just
game.
want a taller.
He just
I
wanted
think that's. I don't know.
I
their
want to
mindset.
go there.
Bruh,
Trae Young is one of the greatest, best college
it,
players I ever seen.
But I'm saying every
For
time,
real?
I'm just saying, look at
Yes, I'm young, bro. I'm only 25, so I don't watch Kareem and I'm going for what I
I'm
seen
saying,
on the
did you-
TV.
did you
Him
see-
and Jimmer for that,
Did
bro.
you see that light skinned nigga over there in Golden State? I mean, you feel me? It's not my fault. But did you
Hey,
see-
no fine. Hey, but you ain't hear that. That's no fine right there. My boy didn't mean to say
I'm
that.
saying, though, like, with that light skinned dude over there in Golden State though, like for real.
Oh,
Like,
Davidson, man. You talking about the boy that was the other
Listen,
guy.
I have
The
never
other
seen.
guy that,
I've never seen nobody like
the
Steph
other guy
Curry.
that was
Y'all
born in
talking to a
Akron.
person who was born in 1997. Steph got drafted in 09, bro. I was 12 when he got drafted. So when you talking about me watching him
Steph
at
Curry?
9, 10 years old in college.
Steph Curry.
No.
To go, man. I don't care what nobody say. Steph Curry to go. He the
College
GOAT.
bro.
He
Couldn't
the
nobody
GOAT.
mess with Steph.
I'm
He
back
was-
on you.
Back on
Forget
me.
all that. You shouldn't even said that.
What?
Nah,
Steph
you
Curry
talking
to
about
go?
Steph Curry to go and Giannis is top 3 all time. And
Yes!
he's better than LeBron.
No,
and all
hold
this
on,
other
hold
stuff.
on,
Now
hold
you
on.
tripping.
Let
I'm
me-
back on you.
Hold on, you gotta let me explain about the Giannis thing, bro. Okay, different generations, right?
I don't care.
How
They
they
played
go?
in the same generation.
Who?
Giannis and Bron.
This is the end of his generation. He's in a new generation of
Giannis been in
basketball.
the league for like 8 years. Yeah.
But after you get what I'm saying, Zach?
Yeah.
Giannis is the GOAT in this era. This era is Luka. It is.
They just got here.
They're in the same era, bro. Like LeBron's era was D-Wade,
and he definitely
Kobe Bryant.
He's definitely not the greatest of this era.
Then who is?
Steph.
Steph is in LeBron's era. Steph is in LeBron's era.
2009, bro.
Yes.
We talk about from 2010 to 2020, or you talk about from 2020 to 2022. We basically talking from 2010 to 2022.
Who's the best player in the NBA?
2010 to 2022, that's Brian here.
Yeah. So who the best?
That's this era. We talk about decades, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. We talk about this from
It's
2010
so
to 20 decades.
But Zach, you know what I mean.
Giannis not like
No.
The GOAT of this era is not even. He might be a rookie this year. I don't think he in the league yet. It's this era is not
And
over.
we
LeBron
talking
is
about-
done.
Yes.
LeBron's not done.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's his era till he's done.
When
And
LeBron
exactly.
leaves next year, when he retires next year,
He's not retiring next
after
year.
next year.
He's not
After next
retiring
year.
after that.
After he played the game with his son, you know, for the probably the Minnesota T-Wolves or something. Because the Cavs ain't gonna get LeBron.
No, heck
We
no.
don't know that.
Man, we gonna be
He's
too
not
good,
coming.
bro. We're
Who
not
said-
gonna fall
no,
to
listen.
Unless he just be a mid first
I'm about to
round
say,
pick.
who said Bronny James gonna be a top pick?
I'm about to say he gotta be a mid first round
He's not
pick.
even a top
16,
prospect.
17.
Come
But
on.
if we sign LeBron, it's gonna have to be a sign and trade.
If we get
Who we gonna
Bronny,
get?
it's a hoax.
No, LeBron a free agent after this year.
After this year,
Yeah,
so he gonna just walk and sign.
Yeah.
Cleveland is in position to re-sign LeBron if they want to. They have the young guns and they have the money to go get him. They can go get LeBron if they
Is
want
that
to.
the reason why they're not signing Sexton?
Could
Probably, could be.
And
Dan Gilbert's
you
unpredictable.
gotta think about it. If we sign, because we only got enough for 3 max.
Yeah.
We already got Garland on the max.
Allen's on the max.
All right, we already got Allen on the max.
Jared Allen on a max?
Yeah.
And Kevin Love about to end his max contract.
Right, and so we gonna have the other 3 max we got. So K-Love's about to end, which
And
means
his
we're
max, yeah.
gonna choose between Mobley or Sexton.
What?
Yeah, you see,
Jared Allen's on a max?
Yeah, they paid him the max when he first got traded. They gave him the max before anybody else
I
gave
wouldn't
him.
even give him the max.
Out. Yeah.
I mean,
He
Well,
would have got
for the-
paid, but he would have got the max.
But for
He
the
definitely got
but for the
paid.
position he plays and the role he plays, I would give him the
He got
max.
120.
But he's a walking double. He can get like
Yeah,
he can
I don't think the max though.
he the anchor. He the anchor,
He the
on
anchor
our
of the
team.
defense, bro.
On our team, period. Like the offense goes through
the offense.
the offense goes through our bigs.
The offense definitely go through Jared
The-
Allen.
the
and,
three
It
bigs.
goes
Yeah.
through the bigs, and at the end of the day, Allen do what he gotta do. He might not be.
He ain't no scorer.
Yeah,
or
but we
nothing.
need him. But when
he
he was out, that was our biggest hurt.
Yeah.
Besides when him and Rubio was out,
Uh,
that was our biggest. That was our biggest hurt.
yeah.
Man, I'm back on you.
About the Giannis thing.
Then
right?
now I'm
All
really
right, so-
now I'm really changing my answer with the stats since we said it was from 2010 to 2022 because it's definitely LeBron.
LeBron is the
LeBron run every decade since he entered the league.
All right, and then Steph was the runner-up, and besides that,
Hold on. So
Giannis only
your
got
pick-
1 ring,
let
so
me-
you can't really like
I
say
know.
that.
LeBron is the GOAT, bro.
You picking LeBron over Kobe?
I'm picking LeBron over
Kobe?
every person that ever walked this earth in the game of basketball.
Over Michael Jordan?
Every person that ever walked this earth playing the game of basketball, I'm taking LeBron over them. Every person.
You agree?
I mean, LeBron, I gotta see when LeBron is done. If he retire today, like he come and retire today, I'm not putting him over Jordan. You gotta do some more. But that's it.
What? Hold on, repeat that last. What?
If he retire today, I'm not putting him over Jordan. You gotta do some more.
What? You gotta do some more.
Yes, you gotta do.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Man, you done lost your mind, bro.
When you take the easy,
You done lost your
when
mind,
I'm saying,
bro.
when you take
You
the
lost
easy,
your
when you
mind,
take the
bro.
easy
Hold
way
on,
out
hold
a
on,
couple
hold on.
times.
Go ahead.
Easy way out. He won Finals MVP on 3 different teams.
I'm saying, but you leave and you putting the team together. That's if you don't win it, like
I
you
get-
don't
I
win
I'm
it
on
with
you
the
with
team.
the Giannis over LeBron, and I'm about to get on you for the Jordan over LeBron because y'all got me messed up, both of y'all.
I mean,
No cap.
LeBron,
No cap.
LeBron just did it his way. But that's not always the right
Everybody's
way.
LeBron played 20
legacy,
years.
Everybody's legacy is different.
Bro, LeBron played 20 years. 20.
19, but this about to be his 20th.
Yeah.
He gonna make the playoffs this year, so I'm always about to be all right. He played 19 years.
They better
My
make the
boy,
playoffs.
my boy LeBron only lost in the first round one time, and he missed the playoffs a total of 3-4 times in a whole 19-year career. In 19 years, I'm not about to drill LeBron for one bad week of basketball. I'm not going to drill him about that. If that's the case, I'm going to drill Michael Jordan for bad months and seasons of basketball.
What did he have in that season?
I'm drilling LeBron.
The Wizards? The early
Bro,
80s?
Hold on. He's saying the Wizards.
The only thing that I seen Jordan doing,
the Wizards, bro.
the only thing that I'm gonna go to the
league.
80s, bro. I'm gonna go to the 80s. The only thing that I seen Michael Jordan doing, as far as team wise, I give you all the dunk contests and all that. But when you was on that court, when you was on the court with your team, the only highlight, the only thing I seen Jordan, the people talk about with Michael Jordan is him scoring 60 plus on Boston.
What about the will he had and never giving up? Like LeBron gives up.
Let me
And the same will LeBron had with Jordan had, LeBron led his team to the finals his third year in the league. Jordan took fourth year. 07, he was drafted in 03.
All right, it was his fourth year, but he, like, at the end of the day,
It took Jordan 8 years to make the
still
finals.
lost, though.
It took Jordan 6 years to make the
It
finals.
took LeBron 8 years to win the finals.
That's facts.
That's true.
And
But you got to think about it with Jordan.
But-
Jordan ain't win nothing without another top 75 player in Scottie Pippen. LeBron was going to the finals with nobody, but when he had his top 75 players, he was winning.
Right. So you're it's basically the
So
same
it's the same
thing.
If you put Jordan,
Because when he
on
went to
them
Miami-
teams, bro, he wouldn't do nothing, bro.
When he went to Miami,
He wouldn't
had-
even go to the finals,
He
bro.
had 2 top 5 players on his team, bro. LeBron.
Exactly, but
In
when he
Miami.
had nobody, LeBron was going to the finals. When Jordan had nobody, he was getting swept in the first round. He wasn't doing nothing. He was horrible.
He wasn't horrible. The team around him was horrible.
I mean,
He don't make his teammates better. He didn't make his teammates better to a point because LeBron would make a nobody feel like a somebody. Like the Boobie Gibsons in there, he had them turned to be good enough to go to the finals.
That's facts.
With Jordan in the 80s, is he really that good? He ain't good enough to get his teammates right to get to a point to lead them to the finals. Like how LeBron was. So is he that good of a player? Was he that great of a player? Or he was a great individual?
Like that, because you got to go between like the Eastern, how the Eastern Conference was. Jordan was going against a way stronger Eastern Conference. LeBron was going against
What?
a weak Eastern
I'm
Conference.
not giving him that.
Detroit,
I'm not
Detroit,
giving-
come on now.
I'm not
In
giving
07,
that. I'm not
Detroit
giving
was
that.
running the East.
I'm not
like,
giving
come on,
that.
let's really be real. A team.
I'm not giving that. It was
team
great
with
teams
nobody.
LeBron was playing against too.
Let me.
I'm saying that
We
Detroit
talking about
team was
the-
great.
Yes, the Detroit team was great.
They had nobody scoring.
Wait.
They had nobody scoring over
that
20
Detroit
points
team,
per
that
game.
Boston team, that Philly team,
Wait,
they
whoa,
was
whoa,
good.
whoa.
But I'm not about to sit here and say LeBron was playing against a bunch of nobodies.
LeBron literally destroyed. When he went to Miami, he destroyed the Eastern Conference. When he came back to Cleveland, he destroyed it again. It was nobody else in the East.
That's not his
when
fault.
He
He
made
that
those
great.
moves.
That's not his fault. He made everything look great. It's not his fault. He make it look that
He
easy.
did. I'm saying he
destroyed.
took all his competition away.
If LeBron wasn't in the lead, bro, like and going and dominating all them years for the Cavs, bro, we talking about multiple teams having championships, like Toronto, maybe Boston.
No, none of them
Yes.
teams was winning.
What?
I'm saying none of them.
Toronto was the number 1 seed winning 60 plus games a couple of times.
Only reason they was only
When?
reason.
Hold on.
He talking about with DeRozan and
Yes, DeRozan and Kyle
I'm
Lowry.
trying to tell you the only reason those teams even came to emerge is because LeBron took all his competition away. Those teams wouldn't even emerge. The Raptors, were terrible. The Raptors were terrible.
They was the number 1 seed, but they was the number 1 seed, but they was horrible. Come on,
The
bro.
Celtics was all them teams.
The Hawks won 60 plus games, bro, and they were the number
They
1
were
seed.
terrible.
That don't make them horrible.
Nigga, my fault. We swept. I'm forgetting. I'm getting in a regular moment, but bro, we swept a team. We swept them.
Hold on.
Like, how was that the best team when we swept them?
Let me.
We literally swept. We swept.
Because LeBron that
we
great.
swept the Hawks.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. A 2018 Bron with a whole bunch of nobodies was just dominating and carrying his team to the finals. It's not his fault.
Let me slow the vibe down. Let me bring something out. Okay, so Atlanta got lucky that year, bro. I ain't gonna fake. That's hard.
They got lucky winning 60+ games over a 3-month span. I mean, how long? 5 months is the season?
Bro, name they
Come
squad,
on, bro.
Bro,
Name they
listen.
squad.
We talking about 5 months of basketball.
His
They
name they
had
squad.
They got lucky for 5 months straight.
Bro, listen.
Bro, basketball is
They had
basketball.
Jeff Teague. Don't get
All
me
the
wrong.
competition.
That was his best year.
Jeff Teague, Kyle Korver, Tarion Prince.
What's that boy name?
They had Al
Oh
Horford.
no, Johnson, bro. Johnson.
Who's Johnson?
Bro, they had like a shooting guard.
Damn, had Joe Johnson then.
Yeah, Joe Johnson was on the ladder.
No, they was Joe Johnson.
They had Kyle Korver.
They had Kyle Korver,
Jeff Teague,
Jeff
Tarion
Teague,
Prince.
yes.
So Joe Johnson wasn't on
yes.
this?
No, Joe Johnson was out of there. He been out of there.
Joe Johnson was with Josh Smith and them.
Yeah.
Mike Bibby.
Right.
Yes,
Joe Johnson was on
that was his squad.
or something.
Okay. I'm trying to remember because I remember Al Horford.
That team was
Yeah,
terrible. They had Zaza Pachulia with Al Horford.
They
They had
It
Zaza.
was horrible, but they won 60+
Because
games.
the East was terrible. They won
That
against
year.
the East. They
I'm
won
not
against.
giving that.
because
The East
wasn't
was
that the year
terrible.
where
I'm not
Why do you
giving
think
that.
Isaiah
It's
Thomas?
terrible.
I'm saying, think of the 3 teams that came in number 1 when Brian came back to the Cavs.
So is the West terrible because the Warriors was dominating the West?
They
The way
wasn't
it
though
was?
because the year Golden State.
How
broke
every
their
year Golden State was in the playoffs, they were dominating 14, like going like literally 14-2, winning championships.
I'm saying, how was they dominating? They were down
Losing
3-1. They
4
were
or
down.
5
They were
games.
down 3-1 to OKC, and the one year they won the 73 games. You remember the Spurs won 71 or 70 or 69 that year. Remember they was right behind them, right? So I'm saying, how's that dominant? I'm saying
you talking about the year they won the
definitely won
finals.
70.
The Spurs when they won 70 games that year.
No.
They didn't win those 70 games.
They
bro.
did win 70
They
games.
won 70 games when
did.
when Golden State won 73. When Golden State
Golden
won
State
70,
broke the record.
when Golden State broke the record.
Because when they broke the record, it was no win 70-win team since the Bulls.
Right, and they won 69 or something. It was right. They was right
was
below
it the
them.
Bulls?
Yes, the
I think it
90s
was
Bulls.
Yeah, no, they broke the Bulls record, but the
Spurs.
Spurs had a great record that year too. They only lost like 12 or 13 games, something like that. 13, 14 games that year.
That's because the Spurs,
Career record.
I'm
had
I'm looking
Hall
it
of
up
Fame
now.
team.
I'm looking it up now.
Bro, the Warriors.
I'm saying this-
I give you the Warriors. Like when the whole LeBron was going to the finals with it was the Cavs versus Warriors in the West. I would have gave you the Warriors, the Clippers, OKC,
And the Spurs.
and the Spurs. That's it,
Right. But in the East, it was literally nobody but us.
Games.
bro. I give you Toronto.
No.
Yes.
How could you say Toronto?
Because they was the number 1 seed multiple times, and they won 60+ games. That's a good team.
I'm saying-
Over 5
I'm
months.
saying,
That's
think-
not
I'm
a
saying,
trash
I'm saying,
team.
I'm saying, think about them team. That team
talking
would never
about
be
the
DeMar
DeRozan?
I'm sorry, LeBron is the greatest player of all time. He break teams down.
You talking about
the East was
DeMar
weak.
DeRozan Raptors?
Yes.
It was 3 teams. It was 3 teams in that
When was they
span.
number? They was only number 1
Yeah,
one time.
it was
Yes,
3
they was the
yes, it was
number
4 out of
one
4
seed.
years.
And
It
the
was 3
Hawks.
teams in that span that had the number 1. The Hawks, Boston, and
And
Toronto.
Boston was nice too.
And
Like, Tatum was young, but
they didn't have
was
Tatum.
nice.
They didn't have Tatum when they was number 1.
No, they didn't.
They had.
But Tatum was there though when LeBron was still on the Cavs. Jalen Brown and Tatum was still there. Like LeBron
Yeah,
had to drag his team out of a Game 7 to get past them in a
That's
2018
terrible.
Eastern
That's
Conference
why I
Finals.
had Kyrie.
No, Tatum wasn't there because he was.
Tatum first year in the league.
2018.
Yeah, Tatum first year in the league was when we had Isaiah Thomas and D Wade. You know.
Yeah.
Like LeBron was only in Cleveland for
Because I
4
remember
years.
Jason Tatum dunked on LeBron and
He was there for 4 years.
in his
yeah,
face.
it's last year.
Huh?
Yeah,
last
last
year,
year.
right?
Yeah, LeBron. Yeah, last year.
LeBron last year, that was right. But then that 118, that was a whole new Boston team. That won that number 1 Boston team. The number 1 Boston team was with
It wasn't
Isaiah
number one.
Thomas. Yes, it was.
No,
Isaiah,
that was the number 1 seed.
Isaiah Thomas and Jay Crowder and them.
Oh, you talking about when Isaiah
Oh,
was
well,
like,
Isaiah, yeah.
They was nice too. I don't think that was the number 1
No,
seed.
they
Yeah,
was
they was
nice.
the number 1 seed that year. Isaiah Thomas averaged 26 or 27.
He
He was the
led
number
the
1 seed.
NBA in fourth quarter points.
Yeah.
Getting a bucket.
Yeah, man, all them teams was bad teams, bro. Because the East was just terrible. The East ain't getting back good until now.
Man, no.
That's facts because look,
Even when he went to the Heat, think about it. Miami was competition, and in Toronto.
The Knicks and the Pacers was competition.
No, they wasn't, bro.
What? The Pacers and the Knicks was competition
The
to
Knicks
them
didn't even-
in
the Knicks-
the
hold on.
playoffs
Now the
when
Knicks-
LeBron was in Miami.
No, the Knicks.
No,
The Knicks.
how could you say the Knicks and
The
they missed
Knicks
it? They
was-
only made the playoffs 1 year out of that.
He talking about the Amari.
And
Stoudemire
Melo and them, they was there for a couple of years
They
together.
made 1
They
year.
made one.
It don't matter. They still had a great team.
They went to the
How can it
Eastern.
be great?
They
only
made-
the
they
They
playoffs
went to the
1
Eastern
year.
Conference Finals. LeBron's first year in Miami.
Who?
The Knicks. They
No, they
played.
didn't.
They did play the Knicks.
No, they played the Pacers.
They played the Knicks in the playoffs, but it wasn't.
No, it was one of the years they played them in
The Pacers.
conference finals.
No.
The Pacers.
They played the Pacers. They played.
I know it. I'm a Knicks fan, bro.
The Knicks never win. You can't be a Knicks fan that
Man, you
much.
ain't no
I'm a
Knicks fan.
Bro,
No, I ain't a
Carmelo and Amari Stoudemire never played
I'm a
good
Knicks
together.
fan, bro.
They never played good together. They never got it together.
They still won 64 games one of the times. It was the number one seed, but they
saying
couldn't
that.
get it together.
I'm saying number. They didn't. I don't believe they did. I
They
really
couldn't
don't.
get it together.
They couldn't. That's why it never happened.
Wow, and
They-
the Pacers was nice with Paul George and Roy Hibbert and George Hill and all them,
I'm
and they
saying
was
that.
giving Miami problems. And they had 3 superstars.
Only reason they was giving them problems was because LeBron act like they couldn't get it together. They was learning, but the Pacers was not a good team if you really look at it, bro.
Man,
Like,
at the
if
end
you
of the
look
day-
at it, like, come on, they had, like you just said, they had George Hill, Darren Collison.
Wait. What team are we saying? I'm sorry.
The Pacers.
They had the Pacers team, and they had
Oh, that Pacers-
they had
that
George
Pacers-
Hill. They didn't even have George Hill yet that year. They had Darren Collison. George Hill was still over there with the.
Then they had True Holiday. Wasn't True?
No, they had Darren Collison. They had
David West.
They had Brandon
Yes.
Rush. They had David West, Brandon
Yep.
Rush, Danny Granger, Paul George.
Danny
Lance
Granger.
Stevenson.
Yeah, Lance
Yup,
Stevenson
Lance, and it was nice.
and Roy Hibbert. That was
And
not
it was nice.
That's that nice.
They had another dude over there.
They was like one of the
What's that
best
boy
defensive
name?
teams in it. Y'all go on defense. They were one of the best defensive teams.
They had
They were
another
a lot-
dude over there.
What I'm saying, only reason they was one of the best at anything was the East was so weak.
Paul George did go head to head with LeBron. Though. I will get a Pacers that Paul George did go head
At
to
the
head.
end of the day, bro, if any of them teams besides the Warriors would have played LeBron,
only team
in the
I could
finals,
see-
they would have lost.
The only
The
team.
only team besides the Warriors I would have gave a chance against LeBron was the Spurs. Everybody else would have probably lost.
Like
Even KD and Russell would have folded under LeBron in the
if Derrick
finals.
Rose didn't get
In the
hurt,
finals, but I don't know how could you
If
say
Derrick
that? But
Rose-
I'm saying Dallas beats them.
Zach.
That's one series, bro.
Zach.
One series.
Zach.
That's one.
Zach.
Dallas
Sean,
and San
let
Antonio.
me ask
beat them,
you.
though.
If Derrick,
Bro, I'm not about to talk about San Antonio because they said San Antonio, that 2014 team who got 4 Hall of Famers, 4 people that's going to be certified Hall of Famer. You probably got the greatest coach of all time, Greg Popovich, and everybody keeps saying the same thing about the Spurs, that 2014 Spurs team. That is the best basketball team-wise they had ever seen anybody play. And D-Wade didn't even show up. Of course it was going to crumble. Tony Parker, Kawhi Leonard, Tim Duncan, and Mano, and you got Greg.
Kawhi wasn't Kawhi yet.
He won Finals MVP.
I'm saying, but that was his outbreak. That was what made him become Kawhi Leonard, though.
Like-
Kawhi wasn't
oh,
Kawhi yet.
the coach.
I'm talking about Greg Popovich, the best coach in
What
NBA
time is it,
history.
y'all? Are we on time? Okay. We got like
I'm just
Oh,
saying,
okay.
the finals and stuff LeBron won, he showed me a lot of mental breakdowns, and Jordan have never showed me mental
Well,
breakdowns.
What?
hold on.
You gonna talk about, like I said, you gonna talk about one bad week of mental breakdown the whole 19-year
What
career?
you mean? No, it's not, nigga.
Where else he break down that?
Bro, he broke down against Boston.
Bro,
Boston.
that boy
before he
averaged
left.
27 against Boston.
It don't stats don't mean though. Was you watching
How?
the game? Was you watching the game?
Man,
I'm saying when you watching the
Kendrick
game.
Perkins said he was scared to death praying for LeBron downfall in that Game 7 against the Cavs. He was saying, I pray he tears ACL because he was scared of that man going to a Game 7.
They didn't go Game 7.
One of them years against Boston, yes, they did go to a Game 7.
You talking about the?
Oh, when his
LeBron
first term in, yes, his first go around in game against
It was Game
Boston.
6. It was Game 6.
Bro, he went to a game. He played
Yeah,
Boston multiple times
Yeah,
in
it
the
was
playoffs.
twice. It was twice. He went the
He
first
played
one.
twice.
The first one was Game 7. The first one was Game 7.
the
We
first
lost.
one.
And he was praying that he tears ACL,
And then
praying for his
we
downfall.
still lost. And then that next year we went against Orlando, which we lost to.
Oh, we did
Who's
lose
supposed to win that one?
Orlando,
Didn't
bro.
have no
The
help.
Magic.
He still balled.
That's when the
He
Magic
did.
went to the
I'm just
finals.
saying all these teams that LeBron
He
lost
still
to,
went crazy.
because I'm a LeBron fanatic, but all
How
the
can you
teams he
average
lost to.
27? How can you average 27 against a team in fold? Like how?
Because what you mean, averaging 27 is not nothing. Averaging is not nothing. It's about what you doing in them late game situations. In them late game situations, don't matter if you got 100 points. And if you missing them late game situations when you're supposed to make it or making the wrong decision, it don't matter to me.
You can score 40 and still not win.
Man.
Like,
Yeah, that's
it's
right.
just a lot of times I seen LeBron break down. Same with that finals of 2018 when he's going berserk.
Man, that boy, bro.
You keep talking about averages. That's
Man, what did you
analytics, bro.
mean, bro? The man averaged 27.8 points per game, 9.3 rebounds, and 7.2 assists in 6 games against Boston. But he folded? Man, go on, bro.
But did you
Go.
watch it though? Did you watch
His
it?
team.
That's what I'm asking.
His team folded. I'll give you that one.
Listen,
But LeBron ain't folded.
Man, LeBron folded.
No, team
I
folded.
seen him
I
do
give
it.
you
I
team
seen
folded.
him
I'm
do
not
it.
saying
I seen him
LeBron
do it against
folded.
Dallas.
One. I'm going to give you
I
that.
seen him do it
That's
against San Antonio when he left.
8 games, scoring 8 games in the finals. That in the game, now that's folded.
Hold on, I got something to say.
That's
I
folding.
got something to say.
And the year before he came back here.
Hey, Zap.
When San Antonio ran us back here, he
Zap.
folded.
Zap, I got something to say.
This man crazy.
So the first year that LeBron went to Miami, right? Who did they play?
Dallas.
Dallas, right? Didn't D Rose had the best record that year? D Rose.
He was won MVP.
Yeah. So if D Rose didn't get hurt, if he didn't get hurt, the Bulls would have won.
That's not the year D Rose got
No,
hurt.
they
That was the
wouldn't,
next
bro.
year.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about.
LeBron done beat D Rose in them that year.
Huh?
D Rose MVP year, LeBron done beat them in the
No,
playoffs.
they lost to Philly. In the
Did
first
they?
round. Yeah.
So what year was
I'm
that
talking-
LeBron shut D Rose down?
That was 2015.
That was when LeBron came
That was
back.
2015.
Ain't
No,
that when
I'm not talking about LeBron. I'm talking about in Miami, LeBron won against Chicago.
They did. That was
No,
20.
what-
Yes, they did. That was 20. I think it was 2013.
What?
2013. It was 2012 or 2013. They played the Bulls in the playoffs. And
One of
they
them-
smoked them.
One of them years.
But
they
no,
played in the Eastern
I
Conference
swear the
Finals.
Bulls was up like a series than D Rose.
That was 2015 against the Cavs. And D Rose hit the game winner. Then LeBron hit the game winner in the next
I'm
game.
talking about when he was on the Heat. And D
Well,
Rose
look,
tore his ACL.
The first
bro.
year, look, the first
He
year.
was playing Miami that game.
No, he wasn't. He was playing against Philly that game when he tore his ACL. In 2011, it was the first game because
That's what
the
I'm trying to
Bulls
tell
was
y'all.
winning
Y'all got
with a
the
minute
years
left.
mixed up. Y'all got the years mixed up.
He got everything mixed up.
In 2011, which was D Rose MVP year,
Yes.
he did not tear his ACL that year. He tore his ACL that next season. It was that.
But
next
it's still
season.
against Philly though, game 1.
Yeah. I'm just
But I'm
saying
saying when they was
I'm
up
saying, but
a
in
minute
I'm saying in
left.
2011, that's when LeBron done played them. I believe. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I believe LeBron done played Chicago in 2011. I'm not 100% sure though, but I just remember LeBron shutting him down in the game 6 or 7. He shut Paul George down in the game 6 or 7.
Man, and he'll shut Jordan down in the game 6 or 7.
Crazy.
Boy.
Crazy.
Stop playing with that boy, Bron.
Man, it's about the mental.
Stop
LeBron
playing
got
with that
every
boy,
physical
Bron.
aspect of the game.
Stop
but
playing with that man.
That mental part of the game is so serious. And Jordan had that mental of playing hard every single play, no matter it's regular season, playoff, preseason. I'm playing hard. LeBron ain't got that.
Man,
He
LeBron would have averaged
lackadaisical.
30, 10, and 11 against Jordan in the final 7 in the playoff series.
Well, look,
You can't say that.
Especially if he had Miami. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. If he had the Miami team he had, the 2012, bro, the best LeBron I probably ever seen in my life was the 2013 LeBron. If that team played against the
2013.
Bulls, bro,
2013 LeBron.
they probably, bro, they would have, bro, I'd give
You
Jordan.
talking
Best
about
Brown I ever seen.
Is that
I'd give Jordan
Best
one
Brown I
game.
ever seen on that poster right there.
That
2016.
team, 2016 Cavs will beat Jordan Bulls team, and I'd give Jordan one game. I'd give you one game. He'll drop 60 and give him one.
I don't know.
Who's checking Kyrie?
We're gonna put Jordan on.
Right.
We'll finish it next week.
We're gonna put
Who?
Jordan on.
Who? Who?
Hey, don't disrespect Ron Harper.
Who?
Yeah, you can't disrespect Ron.
Against Kyrie Irving?
Ron Harper was a defensive player, bro.
I wish y'all could see my face.
You gonna put Jordan on him because you're
I
gonna put
wish
Scotty
I
on
could see
Bron
that.
because Scotty was their best defender, and you're gonna put Jordan on Kyrie.
Hold
Hold on.
Which is a 6'6".
I will say this.
Long wingspan, just like Clay.
I will say
you know
this.
What I'm saying?
I will say this.
Scotty's
And
not
Clay used
slowing
to check
down
Kyrie
LeBron.
cool.
Scotty and LeBron.
Scotty's not slowing down LeBron. They better
Scotty
put Jordan
and
on that
LeBron.
man.
Scotty
was their best defender.
Scotty was
Man, they better
playing.
put Jordan on that man.
The only person I seen that slowed LeBron down, honestly and truthfully, I swear I seen this, was Kawhi.
And he still averaged 25.
But
I seen Kobe slow him down.
He still averaged
slow
25.
him down, like
slow him down to 25 points per game. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's why.
But when the moment counts.
R.P. Bill Russell. That's what he said. He said I knew Wilt was gonna get 50 and 20 every night, as long as I could stop him in the moments I needed to stop him and get the win. That's all that matters. You can't stop LeBron, and nobody could stop him. It's about stopping.
I'm glad you realized Jordan was not stopping LeBron.
I mean, nobody can stop Jordan. Nobody can stop
I'm
LeBron.
glad you realized
We
that.
know that, but it's about slowing him
I
down
don't
in the
even
right
think
moments.
Jordan's the greatest of all time, honestly.
I don't know. It's the. I ain't gonna say it again.
He's top 3. Jordan's top 3.
Jordan number 1 until Bron done. And only,
Bro, LeBron washed Jordan in so many statistic stats, it don't even make
that's what
no
I'm saying.
sense.
That's how I know you from that young generation. You always talk about stats. I go by the eye test.
I'm going by the eye test.
What's
You know
going
how
on?
many, bro? You ever heard something called NBA TV?
Yeah.
They play classic games all the time. You don't think YouTube full games of the Bulls? You don't think I watched a million Bulls games, bro?
Right.
I don't. It's nothing that I see from Michael Jordan watching highlights, full games, anything that sit there and tell me this man is better than LeBron James. Nothing.
Let me ask you.
You got a
You
different
think Kobe-
way of watching the game.
You think Kobe is up there with LeBron?
Yes.
Kobe?
My debate with Kobe is Kobe probably copied Jordan, but Kobe might be better than Jordan.
He
If
is
they play
better than
real, like
Jordan.
he's
Don't think-
better than Jordan. That can be a debate, a real debate.
Copy can never be better than the original.
No,
We talking
listen,
about Kobe
listen,
being
listen,
Copy can never be
He-
better than the
he-
made a
original.
copy looking better.
He took part of Jordan's game and like
He took all of
The
it.
only thing that
but
made
he made it a little bit better.
Because the generation moved on. But how could he make it a little bit better? He didn't. Jordan had more success, more everything.
That's my to me
Except
Kobe
for
my
points.
Jordan. That's my Jordan.
the only thing that kills me with Kobe is stopping him from being better than Jordan and like just being on the real GOAT debate is his MVPs. And I'm not about to blame Kobe for playing in an era with so many great players.
No, it's just no.
So many great
like
players from his early years, and from his early years, Shaq
He was
winning
in-
MVP, and
He was-
Iverson winning MVP,
He was in a
and
hybrid.
Tim
He was
Duncan
in a
winning MVP.
hybrid. I call it the hybrid century. Like with
I don't blame him. He only had 5 years, bro.
Iverson, T Mac, Jordan, all.
And then the
all of them was
thing
playing.
with Kobe when he true blossomed into a great player, like became
I
Kobe
love
Bryant.
these debates,
He
man.
only had 5 years. He only had 2000 to no, I ain't gonna say 5 years. He had a good 7 years to probably solidify him being the best player in the world. But that's hard from 2000 to 2008.
No,
That's hard.
2010.
That's hard when you got Shaq and Tim Duncan and all that other stuff. Because once 09 hit, LeBron took everything over.
How could you say that? And Kobe won in team.
Because LeBron been the best player in the world and been number one on all type of NBA rankings from 09 all the way to recently
That's 'cause they
2000
want-
since like 2019. Like for like 11 years straight, he was number one on everything.
That's because they wanted to push that, but Kobe was the one that was winning. Kobe was the one that was going to two or three or four.
Kobe
finals in
had
a
a
row.
squad. Kobe had Phil Jackson. Kobe had a top 10
Kobe
coach
did
in
not have no
history.
squad for real with Paul Gasol for
That was
real.
not a good squad.
Like he made them.
At the end of the day,
He made them. He
At-
made Andrew Bynum. Andrew Bynum was nothing without him.
at the end of the day, they
Paul
would've still
Gasol was
had
nothing to
Phil
Memphis.
Jackson. At the end of the day, he still had Phil Jackson.
Yeah, I give you that. I always say LeBron.
And that's another thing going back to LeBron
Yeah,
against
LeBron never
if
had the
LeBron
GM
had
or
Phil
the
Jackson,
coach. He never had the GM or the coach.
bro,
I
if he
give you
had that his early days in Cleveland, and probably he would have probably been winning back then.
Yeah, I understand. I always say that because I'm usually on the other side of this. That's what I'm saying. I'm usually on the other side saying Bron is better. You get what I'm saying? But I always say Bron is the best, but Jordan is the greatest.
No, LeBron is the greatest of all time.
No, not
LeBron
the
is the
greatest.
only.
What is great to you, though?
LeBron records, bro, it's not gonna be touched for another 50 years.
Yeah. So this is what we're gonna do. Next week we're gonna have
50 years.
We're gonna have our GOAT discussion. We're gonna have our GOAT, who the best point guard of all time was, who the best shooting guard is, who the best small forward is. We're gonna have a debate about it. That cool?
Man,
I
on
wanna
top
say-
of that,
we gonna
man,
put-
shout out to my boy B Marv.
Yeah, B
My
Marv,
boy,
bro.
B Marv gonna be here. You listen to B Marv, I need you to have that, and also have predictions.
Predictions, yo.
You ain't here. You wasn't here. But next week, predictions, NFL predictions. I want you to go to each conference, AFC and NFC. Go to each division and pick the winners between 1 through 4. And we're going to break it down of why we pick the winners and why we feel like they're going to come out.
I
on top
thought we
of
was
the
gonna talk
GOAT
about it
debate.
today, but I already know who won the AFC North.
Save it for next week, man. I might. Y'all might be surprised.
For who?
The AFC North. Y'all might be surprised. Teaser. Spoiler alert. Y'all might be surprised. It might not be the Browns.
I already know who's that taking.
NFC North?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm always go with Browns.
Man,
That's my boy. That's my boy.
this GOAT debate though is not over. I'm on you with the Giannis, and your GOAT better be Michael Jordan. You keep that same energy with that man.
Listen, we're gonna have the discussion.
I
next
told you
week.
to
Yes.
LeBron then.
Yeah.
I told
And I'm gonna do a poll. Who you rather have, Michael Jordan? Should I do 3 players? Should I do 3 like Kobe, LeBron, and Jordan, or should I just do? Or we just gonna have a debate with
We just gonna have
Michael and LeBron.
We just need to have the debate with the GOAT players.
Yeah, but that's the top 3 no matter what.
So are we doing just who we think the greatest of all time is? Because it's different generations. Or we just doing?
Man, we'll talk about it. We'll talk.
Alright.
Before we start up out of here, I gotta ask y'all one time, what you about to do?
What am I about to do? Go home, cook me some food.
What you about to do, Zach?
I'm probably gonna, go snap on my sports. I'll probably go to Ultimate Cleveland Sports Show. I ain't watch it today.
I know what I'm about to do. I'm about to slide to that good Panera bread and give me some of that
Yes.
good macaroni cheese. Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. Man, Panera bread got the best macaroni cheese though. No cap. That's another debate.
No, they do got
That's
some good
another
mac and
debate.
cheese. But Panera bread, y'all
I
can
ain't
y'all can always go to Panera bread if you hungry, if you want some coffee, if you want some cookies or some danishes, go to Panera bread.
Go get some macaroni and cheese from there. That's all I
He
gotta
said
say.
mac and cheese,
Man,
bro.
I'm telling you, bro.
Get you a bagel.
I'm telling y'all, you laughing, but all right, that macaroni and cheese changed your life.
All right, bring us some.
All right, man. I'm out of here, man.
All right.
Follow me, Shawn Carter, the GOAT, at Instagram, BSOSHO, BSOSHO. I'm still on you. Keep Michael Jordan, bro. Keep Michael Jordan.
You can keep that Brian debate.
When he end the show, you gotta end the show
We
before
gotta-
we get to going back
Hey,
and forth again.
We gotta close the show out, bro.
I'm about to say, man, you gotta end the show before I get to going crazy again, because he really got me hot in here.
I mean,
Like,
we can
I
do it
can't-
after
are you
the show,
serious,
you know
bro?
what I'm saying?
Yeah, off air.
Bro,
we
you serious,
over
bro?
time
Follow me
now,
on
man.
IG, follow me on Twitter, Zapsu_. You can find me.
Y'all crazy.
You can find us on the Sealand show, on
Yeah.
YouTube, Instagram, Twitter,
sure.
anything. Find us.
And it's your boy Hollywood the Kid here. You can follow me at Hollywood_Bush on Instagram. And you can also go on our Twitter page on the Sealand Show. This will be posted on YouTube tomorrow. So go look at our YouTube videos, support, subscribe. Come on, man. Ride the ride with us, man. We out. We love y'all.
Y'all wild, bro. Y'all lost your mind, bro. Man, he in the show. I'm about to get mad again.
That was a good show. Hey,
Keep the energy.
I already know.
You want some? Keep the energy.
Oh, yeah.